Another question, how badly will the Dems get slaughtered in the upcoming midterms? I think it's going to be really bad, and I expect many of the Democratic leadership like Pelosi and Clyburn and Hoyer will retire. Oh, they're going to get crushed. Yeah, they're going to get absolutely crushed. And dude, I predicted this. I predicted this when Bernie dropped out, and I said if Joe Biden wins, this is what's going to happen. The Democrats are going to get crushed, and they're going to lose control of the Senate at least, and probably even the House. They'll at least lose control of the Senate. Then there'll be 2 years, and I've said this so many times, then there'll be 2 years of you'll get all those donation to the Democratic Party emails because we got to take back. We're all going to have to take back the House or the Senate. We're going to take something back that they lost. So yeah, they're going to get crushed, and the economy is going to plummet hard. It's already awful. I mean, I was talking about it last night on the crypto lounge. The crypto market going down is also the stock market's going down. And what I think is happening is the big hedge funds and the central banks and all the big money people have been liquidating their stocks and crypto because they're holding on to cash, because when economies crash, having a lot of cash is king. Because when economies crash, you can't get debt, you can't get line of credit, you can't get that. You can't get a refi on your house. You can't do that. So if you have cash, then everything is reduced. So what they're going to do, they're cashing out now, and they're going to hold all these cash reserves. And then when the economy really collapses, they're going to swoop in and buy up all the homes and the businesses and excuse me, and everything else. That's what they're going to do. So, the Democrats will get crushed. There'll be the economic collapse might even happen before November, which they'll just blame on the Democrats, which is funny to me when it's like, oh, it's always whatever party is in power is always blamed for everything when it's the whole system. Like, and it's mind numbing to me that people think that getting rid of Democrats and replacing them with Republicans will fix it. Both these parties are awful. I don't like the Democrats. I don't vote for them. I won't give them a penny of my money. The whole system is broken. And it's just this stupid football that keeps getting kicked back and forth. Oh, the Republicans are in power. Oh, everything's awful because the Republicans, we just got to get them out of there. And then the Democrats are in power. And then, oh, we got to get them out of there. And Americans are suckers for this. I used to be like, never, I'm not going to vote or shame. But the American people, they just fall for this every time. I get everyone's so propagandized, but this is what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen. So, and then we're going to see real serious fascism come up here. Real serious fascism and white nationalism. And when the economy collapses, then people go after minorities, and it'll be led by these heavily armed white nationalists. And because so many like lefties have been have been buying and the black community, especially since Buffalo, but they've been saying this for a while, but even now there's like a strong movement of like black people need to arm themselves, which is terrifying, but I get it. If I was a black person, I would I got to own a gun in this country. I ain't going to get lynched. So we're going to have, the economy is going to collapse. So there's going to be typically people blame minorities and immigrants when the economy goes bad. But now even lefties and everyone's armed. Latinos are heavily armed. The black community is heavily armed on top of all of the white Second Amendment people. So we're just going to have more gun violence in brutal ways, and the economy will be awful, and more of our rights will get taken away. And yeah, I don't know. That's what's going to happen.